Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect Andromeda, where I've come to Kadara to sort out Vetra's remaining little mission that we have going on. Which leaves us with just the main quest to do yet again. So let's meet with Vetra, even though she's right there.
You were right. The view is great from up here.
We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you. And no jump jets. We're doing it the old-fashioned way.
What do I get if I win?
What would you like?
Shall we?
The bad guy defeated, a magic sword, and the girl.
Good thing you're losing then. I don't have a magic sword. Having fun? You look like you're having fun. Hey, is this real?
Yeah, I think the sky's real.
No. This. How you are towards me. It's like you care more than a friend. I don't mind if it's no. I just want to be sure it gets messy otherwise.
Now, I know you guys have been asking me to do a romance, and I guess this is nearer... I don't know how close near to the end we are. We're 84% progress through. Are we doing this or not? Do I keep up the streak?
I do care about you. More than a friend.
Really? I didn't want to assume. Seems so unlikely. Me, you.
And how's that for proving it?
I'm convinced.
Well, we went there. We very much went there. To be honest, she's got the cooler kind of story, the whole sister thing as well. I don't know, it kind of works. So with that done, a little bit of climbing into kissing, it just seems like a last chance to maybe, like, say hi to Vetra in that sense. We move on with the game. Has my choice been made? That is the question. Seems relationshipy to me. I guess now Sid can have two mums. To be honest, I think she likes me. Sid. I'm the cool one. I let her get away with things. Well, is there anything left to do? Well, Gil wants me to check in, probably because he wants me to sort out the, everything with the ship's okay before we actually finish here?
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Do I even need to use my AVP at this point? I mean, I've got 3 cryopods more. Maybe we should go into military. I don't know where we're at. I lost 1 extra consumable slot for the consumables I never use. Apex missions. See, these don't seem to give me too much great stuff. To be honest, let's go for that. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. What's the commerce? Oh, we've completely unlocked the commerce at this point. Does that unlock anything else? Additional mining nodes become available. Well, while we're at that, why not we just get that consumable slot as well?
I know what I said, but your protein levels are on the low side.
Doc, I'm missing 3 lung.
Drax got a good point.
So my buddy Jill, who, by the way, can't stop singing your praises, wants to have a baby. And, stop me if you've heard this one before, she asked me if I'd father it.
Wow. That's huge.
Right?
What the hell are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm still in the freaking out phase. Would it be totally crazy if I said yes?
No. I mean, yeah, your preferences lie with men, but do you want a kid? It seems like you want a kid if you'd be totally crazy if you said yes. You're really friendly with Jill. I mean, you get along. What's to say you can't be great parents together just because you're not in a relationship?
I don't think it's crazy.
I mean, we're already family. I get her, she gets me, and we support each other unconditionally.
Wanting to give someone what they want most in the world is love, Gil.
I hear you. And you know I've been thinking about it, Ryder. Becoming a dad. I don't want to just be a donor. Bringing a kid into the world wouldn't be enough for me. I'd want to raise the child with Jill.
Sounds like you know what you want.
Yeah. It's funny, you can think until you're blue in the face. Sometimes you just gotta trust your gut.
I'm very happy for you, Gil. For both of you.
Thanks, Ryder. Or should I say, Auntie Pathfinder.
Auntie Pathfinder, it's fine by me. It's just different kinds of love. You know what, Vetra?
Hull's not built for it. The recoil will blow out all our fancy windows.
What defenses does the ship have?
Kinetic barriers to handle space debris, the stealth drive.
And us.
Yep, we're screwed. Vetra's thinking on the same level as me. Why can't I have a gun? Give me a gun. If I had a gun, we could do so much more. Can I take that orbital space platform along with me? Was there some weird screen tearing there? I don't know. Let's continue on. Right, I told Sid. Okay, you told Sid about us kissing. Which may be the worst thing I've ever done because she won't shut up about it. She thinks it's the cutest because you're so tiny. At least you got the Ryder path found the way to your heart and other things joke out of the way early. Worth it though, because you... Oh, thank you.
So you can fix it?
I mean, regardless of gender, I think
You could probably
Vetra's the interesting one
Let's
here.
not
I
get
don't know.
ahead of ourselves.
Being a smuggler, having to have raised a sister on her own. Bit of support in her life. Maybe she actually needs someone to lean on for a change.
Now orbiting Kadara.
I don't know if people would have been satisfied if I left it without a romance, though. Because, to be fair, we don't know if there's going to be a Mass Effect Andromeda 2. So I've explored the systems all around, 100% of them all. Leaves us at 84% progression still. Now that begs the question as to what we're doing next. Well, actually, we've got to go back to Suvi, haven't we? Because we've explored what we've needed. Well, the last thing to do is talk to you. Actually, it's talk to the crew. Not just to Suvi. Let's gather them all together, or can we gather them from there? Oh, we've got to examine the storage data over here.
Approximating remnant ship dynamics. Sam?
Building predictive model.
Between the Remnant City, Meridian, and however the Scourge fits in. Pardon my Martian, but it's all weird as shite.
That's not what the text said. Do we have Meridian or not? I don't know. Let's not be blunt.
Seems busy up here. Did I get what we needed? You got us something, all right? The key to it all. In here.
The mother of all navigational aids.
Take that back to the Remnant City, find an override, and their ships will fly the same vector as Meridian.
With correction for the Scourge, you'll have its exact location.
The heart of the Vault Network. We can do it.
Right then, it's time to return to the Remnant City in the Sivki system, is it?
Now orbiting Kadara.
I know. I'm really good at knowing where I am. Especially when people tell me. Right, the Sivki system is all the way over here, however. Oh, look! The one place I haven't actually scanned out properly. Interestingly enough, though, there's one whole system up here. At least noticeable. That hasn't been accessible yet. Which is why I'm imagining That's our final destination? Well, not like the movies. I don't know if Mass Effect has said anything to you that I don't find gender to be a thing when love is a thing. Personalities and people, that's all that matters. Gender is not an issue. Love connections can be found anywhere. Well, let's quickly scan this sector so I get it to 100%. Then everything is 100%.
I'm picking up something.
Is it within the belt? No, it's not for once. Usually when these... Oh, bit early. This one's a bit more finicky, as to say.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Maybe I just find the Turians attractive? Not really. I think they just get placed in the coolest characters. Which is weird, because the Turians that you've got,
I'm picking up something.
considering they're supposed to be in like a hierarchical kind of like military type society full of, you know, kind of honor and yada yada and set rigid roles. What's the one I'm looking for? That's the one, discipline. The Turian characters we've been presented with are kind of anything but, aren't they? I mean, Garrus went full vigilante. Vetra's a smuggler who's done a lot of dirty jobs in the past, in a sense. It's interesting that the ones you end up with on board seem to not be your atypical Turians as a race are portrayed. But then that's why they're with you, otherwise they'd be still in the... You may continue exploring Helios before or after the main story concludes. Do you wish to embark on the mission to Meridian now? This is the end? Well, I don't mind if I'm missing percentages based on simple tasks. We've done all your, you know, your other missions. Maybe time to go. Alright, so I've kitted up a new gun because I was bored with the assault rifle. It didn't make me want to use it at all. So we got ourselves a bit of M7 gear along with the Black Widow. We do have the option for like a Black Widow 7. But it's actually worse when you count out all the mods that are there. We can mod it a little bit in itself. Would it end up better? I imagine it would actually. Thanks for the freebie, I guess. So that would add quite a bit of damage to it overall. I'll take that. That's fine by me. So we lose some perks that are basically on the gun. I'm happy. Just with a little bit extra damage. One ammo capacity ain't bad either.
Right, Pathfinder. Find the override, apply that hardware, and the Remnant will fly the same vector as Meridian.
And maybe we get lucky for once. Ready?
It's time, and we're due.
This is for us. Let's do it.
Tempest, we're going in. Quiet so far, but something's different.
Orbital scans identified a separate energy grid within the tower.
Meaning?
Defenses here may not be on our side.
How handy after we took it all over. That's for sure. So our new assault rifle. It's got a scope.
145 meters to projected override controls.
Through the door, eyes open.
Sure thing, through the door I can do. But I'm baffled that this is the end. Are we going to fly this thing right to where we need it to be? I take it we're going to be fighting the Remnant on our way.
Remnant! They don't look friendly!
Finally. Of course, you just want battle Drac. Maybe not the best place for me to stand, eh? High ground usually works sometimes. Wait, he's hit me through the terrain, isn't he?
More incoming. They do
Hey,
not
this
want
gun
to give
seems
up
to do a fair bit of
space.
damage, doesn't it? You keep hitting me if you want.
They're breaking. Keep it up.
Oh, there's a guy there. I'm going down then. You got a double threat here.
We must be close to the controls we need. Let's move. One last remnant door.
Controls are ahead. Projections suggest multiple launch bays and possible links to Meridian deployment.
About time, if you ask me.
Let's get to it.
There. Sam, everything ready?
All relevant data is queued for uplink.
Right. Let's find a path.
Remnant ships have lifted off. They're following the override vector.
The Scourge is moving. But they're getting through to something.
Meridian, Pathfinder.
That's Meridian. Looks strange.
Data's strange. It's saying it's hollow.
A self-contained seed world. It is the heart of the Vault network, and when reactivated, every connected planet will be affected. It is the means to make Helios a home, Pathfinder.
This is the day everyone in the initiative has hoped and worked for. Ever since we left our own stars.
Congratulations, Pathfinder. A great day for us all.
What is going on?
I believed you a fitting rival, but you are a false thing, a lie. Once I saw what made you special, your connection, I knew how and when to take it from you. I let you find Meridian, and now I'll use your SAM to weaponize it. All Helios will be exalted, or one by one your worlds will die, starting with Eos. All I need to start is an implant like yours. And thanks to your memories, I know who else has one. Another reason to take the Hyperion. Fall to darkness, Pathfinder. You are almost worthy.
I forgot about that. It seems everyone else forgot about the thing that he injected into me after all. Oh, come on. How did everyone overlook this? Lexi.
Get everyone to the medbay. Hold there. What the hell is happening? I have no idea.
Hello, Scott.
Sam? How are you? What's going on? All we know is we're being overrun.
Cat forces are sweeping the ship. They're looking for you. Scott, the Pathfinder needs your help.
This is crazy. She's closing on Meridian.
The Archon has severed my link to your sister's implant. If basic function isn't manually restored, she will die.
What?
Scott, please. Proceed to Depot K4 to secure a weapon.
Son of a...
So now we take over as our
Info,
brother.
Sam, I need something.
The Archon isn't stealing the Hyperion. He wants you and me. Your implant is the same as the Pathfinder's. He'll use us to control Meridian, and your sister will die.
The Archon will kill her?
No, losing me will.
What? Sam?
Hostiles are ahead, Scott. Be ready.
I will be ready, but I'll be ready next episode. We plunge towards the end after a little bit of romance has taken place. What's going to happen now? As now we play as Scott Ryder. While our Ryder suffers. Let's find out next time on Mass Effect Andromeda. The end is nigh. Bye-bye.